the cost is going to come down for largely two reasons. One, a much broader market to reduce that cost, because there's more of them being produced for more people. Battery technology changes are definitely going to make an impact, or have an impact. There's no doubting that, because they are one of the biggest costs in a vehicle currently, as well as improvements to motor design.
Another interesting thing, actually, just before you recap, that I think the infrastructure that will change in terms of financing the cars as well. Now, I've thought about this before, and I've spoke to a few people about this, and they go, "That's crazy! Like they won't do that. They won't do that." But I'll put it out there anyway. So, I almost see a world where you don't own your vehicle anymore. Now, they're sort of, you can see signs of it with PCPs, leases, and things like that. But will we just have these pop-up shops everywhere, where you can just call a Tesla or whatever vehicle it is, it will self-drive to your home, and you will just get in. It's no longer than a minute away anyway. So, or 30 seconds away, or however far away these pop-up shops are. And it just drives to your house, and then you just pay for it as you use it. So it's almost like software as a service a little bit.
Like a pay-as-you-go.
Cars as a service. Yeah, it's almost like a pay-as-you-go car. Like, these cars get reused. Like, okay, people, you share them with other people, but the outlay for you is not a lot at all, depending on how far you go. Obviously, it's a bit like a taxi, I guess, but at a lot less cost because there's more people using them.
No, I think you're probably exactly right, aren't you? I mean, if you don't need to have a car on standby, if you're not a doctor or a fireman or whatever else, and generally where you need to be and when. Actually, you could do that, couldn't you? It wouldn't be a problem.
It could just be like reoccurring. I know that every day you go to work at 9 o'clock. You've booked in this week for all week at 9 o'clock. You're going to go this far. We know that. We'll drive you there. We'll bring you back. The only odd occasion would be emergencies. You need to get to the hospital.
But I suppose, I suppose there could be bottlenecks, couldn't there? But if there are only, if there's an EV within 5 minutes of you, under an emergency situation, perhaps you could even have the option of, this is an emergency, big red button saying need to go to the hospital. In which case it drops anything else and it says, no, I'm sorry, I need to get to this place here. Yeah. It's a thought, isn't it?
But anyway, that was my thoughts.
No, I think that's a really wise and visionary thought.
It's almost like a crowdfunding, crowd using way of saving your costs for your car, because you share it with other people.
It's a crowdsourced car, isn't
it? Like everyone together is paying for the car by almost renting it for the time they use it.
I think at the point that we get to full autonomy, there's no reason why that couldn't happen. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure that you're bang on there, and that's exactly what will happen for 80% of the population. Those who do want vehicles, they're probably always going to want vehicles, and that's that. If you were not bothered, you just needed a mode of transport.
For some people, where it's just a means. Yeah, it's just a means to get from A to
exactly.
B.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? So, there you go. Yeah. That is the epiphany of the day. We can we've found a way to reduce your cost to basically nothing for an EV. You just you use it when you need it, and it costs you a few quid here and there.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it. Problem solved.
Someone with a lot of money take that.
Exactly. Go on, take that up and prove us right.
And quote me.
Absolutely. Prove us right, and then we'll get 1 million views. Make sure you share and subscribe. We have a notable lack of subscriptions right now, and I'm starting to wonder.